an F3J slope soarer that I bought off someone at the CADMAC Flying Club. He'd soared with it. It's an older glider, but it comes complete with a spare tail plane, and the whole tail plane tilts on this one. Twists. Quite a good sized rudder, as you can see on it there. But that's all it has in terms of control surfaces. So if you get used to flying something like this with just two control surfaces, then it should give you a little bit of idea of how it will move. But it's built to a certain class. And as you can see from Streamline, it's the sort of thing that the better glider flyers on the slopes were whizzing past with at great speed, climbing really, really high, lifts well. You've got the, I think they're built up wings. That's just half the wing. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. There are still photographs of that. But it does have spoilers built into the wings. So there is a servo inboard here that operates the spoilers that you can just flick a switch and they pop up to disturb the air to allow you to get the thing back down onto the ground. And there it is. It's got a traditional crystal receiver, and what I can see in here are 3 servos, 1, 2, 3. These ones have got the wires, the control wires going to the rudder and flap and elevator, and I think this one is the one that would connect to the spoilers in the wings. So, and that's all you've got to it. Switch, turn it on and off. What's that there? Is that the sounder for? Ah, yes, you've got a lost a transmitter, a buzzer. I think that's what that is, if I remember rightly. You see, it's so long since I've used them. A buzzer, so that when it's lost, or when it lands, just if you couldn't find it, you can hear it. Oh, there it is. It tells what it is down there. Onboard monitor for cell. Ah, okay. Sorry, the cover's come off that. So it's a monitor to monitor the battery, I guess, and the battery pack. That's all you need on something like this. An Overlander battery pack. And quite a nice compact receiver there. Really, really quite nice and compact. So, yep, a lovely thing. Bet there's no power in the battery after all this time. Oh, the monitor says red. If I put some shadow over that, see the monitor says red. So there's not much power in the battery. Yeah. And yeah, it's not going to do anything, is it? Can't say much about this one. It's brand new in the box, but it's electric flight glider. It's a 2-meter wingspan, and it's got 5 channels, throttle for the motor. It's got ailerons and elevators, rudder and flaps. Just looking at the picture, a reasonable size control surface on the rudder at the back there. Elevator there. Flaps will be inboard and the ailerons will be outboard, if I remember correctly. So you've got something which is quite controllable there. Don't need to say any more about it, just need to look it up. It's very similar to the Radian night flyer. It doesn't have any GPS on it or anything like that. You can check it out on my listing on Facebook if you are interested in buying it. As I say, I haven't flown this at all. I just bought it from the model shop, a couple £100 or so, whatever they cost. And I'm not going to be able to use it, so might as well go.